Hey guys, it's Volnarch here. So I'm going to be doing the next part of Persona 5 Strikers, and we're actually going to continue off from our where we last left it off at the end of the third jail. So I'm actually just going to get started here, pull up the chat quickly, and hopefully finish up this jail before I decide to end this video. I might kind of make this short. I might just finish up the jail, see what's going on, kind of thing. Don't really need to do a big long video kind of thing, but we'll see here. So I'm just pulling up the chat here quickly. All right. All right, yeah, so let's go ahead and get started here. Let's continue off and pick up where we last left off. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this is my last save, so we'll go back here. I'm 35. I gotta delete some of the older saves, kind of thing, but I'll deal with that another time. Yeah, so BlazBlue Cross Tag is still getting a ton of support. They're actually just did a tournament recently for stuff like that too. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably pick it up one day and play through it because I kind of like those kind of games. I'm a big fan. I'm just gonna buy some stuff that I might need.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Here you go. Stop by.
I have a ton of money right now, so it's not really a huge concern. And I like to have like a variety of different items, kind of thing. So.
Welcome.
See,
Here you are. Come again.
that's always nice to have. So essentially, I think I did all requests at the moment. Yeah, I think I did the math earlier, and I kind of counted up 25 and 25. Not really much math, but almost got hit by a car. All right. Yeah, it just took a minute or two to get see if a few more people pop in here, kind of thing.
Okay.
Well done.
Nice. Yeah, it's a good way to farm some Bond XP.
Let's get to work.
Alright, so let's take a look at the shop here quickly.
This should be helpful.
Yeah, I won't need any of that really. Something new. Huh.
You want these for your patronage? You want these for your patronage? How many would you like? You want these for
Oh.
your patronage?
That's where we're gonna get coffee beans. Okay.
How many would
I was
you
wondering
like?
how I got a few more, but I guess I
You
must
want
have been
put
from
it
here.
to good use, okay?
Okay. Nice. You can actually pick up all these ingredients.
How many
So
would
some of
you
the stuff I don't have here, I'm gonna pick
like?
up as much as I can.
You want these for your patronage?
This stuff isn't like I'm not too worried about it because I have so much already. I could probably sell a ton of this here.
Lemon. Are you
Yeah,
sure?
like that's a ton.
Are you sure? Lemon. Are you sure? Lemon. Are you sure? Lemon. Are you sure? Are you sure? Lemon. Are you sure?
Thank God for money carrying over into New Game Plus.
What should we make?
Let me cook some stuff up.
Are you gonna
'Cause I have a ton of food here.
This one? Oh, well, it smells delicious. Good idea.
Phew.
Oh, well, it smells delicious.
SP food is always kind of a good thing to have. I probably won't need it too much for this, but yeah, we just go to the destination here.
This is where the accident happened, isn't it?
It is.
If we put in the keyword here, we should be able to access the trauma cell.
There may be enemies ahead. You sure you guys are ready?
That's right. I want to see what happened to Mari-san with my own two eyes. The keyword is Snow City.
Keyword successfully entered. Beginning navigation.
What is this?
It looks like this is the Snow Festival.
Check out those two suits over there.
I didn't know you were accepting rebates. I see a career man in the making.
Sir? Would you please be discreet about this?
I can do that, but in return, you need to do me a favor. I want her to take full responsibility for the incident. That way, she'll resign. Once that happens, I'll be the new mayor in town, and you'll be my well-paid associate. You will cooperate, won't you?
Yes. Yes, of course.
What did you just say?
Mayor!
Oh, it seems I've been found out.
It's not what it looks like, Mayor. This is really...
Mayor? Does he mean Mayor Hyodo?
Lynn, Mari-san saw this happen?
I had no idea you were behind this. That anyone was behind this.
You really don't get it, do you? Well, this festival is held by the city. Meaning it comes out of the taxpayer's pocket. I figured, why not lower costs and hire cheaper construction? But what's wrong with getting compensated for it? The rest of our staff makes these deals all the time. So what's the harm in one little mishap? That sculpture collapse was just bad luck.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. I'm calling the police.
This is pretty messed up.
Go ahead and do it, but I'm bringing you down with me.
What?
I'm gonna testify that I did it under your orders. Then you'll be ruined. Well, after all, you're the one in charge here. See, I even have the papers you signed. right here.
Such an unfortunate turn of events. Sorry to say, but you're finished, Mayor.
You're a councilman, aren't you? Don't you want to do the right thing?
As far as I'm concerned, that's whatever's right for me.
Well, are you finally ready to listen? Answer me, Mayor.
Be ready.
How can you blame a peon like me? We don't get paid enough for this. This world revolves around money. Money talks, bullshit walks, Mayor.
Bastard! Threatened the mayor? Is that it?
We had no idea Mari-san went through something like this. Something so awful.
Think later, act now. We've got a real fight on our hands here.
Hold it if you want. I'll take the Mayor down with me.
He's up to something. Can anybody stop him?
Go ahead.
Leave it to me! Charge, Johanna!
What a stick, Mayor.
Wait.
That badly? What a greedy woman you are.
He's attacking with the shield, too! Watch out, everyone! Persona! Touch them, Melody! I'm on it with those weaknesses! Thank you! Rachel, I'll give it my all! Joker, your defense is reduced! Easy victory ahead! Come! Melody! Bingo! That skill just now? Perfection! You're doing great, you are! This is a part of me! Behold! Following up! Arcade is swinging for extra force!
You're guilty. Right, Mayor? Be done. Because you gave your approval.
Let's go.
This guy's atrocious! Focusing on the blame of the mayor!
We're here to set Mari-san right. Listening to thugs like you is a waste of our precious time.
We're in the open. Everyone do your best!
Take this.
Nice, Joker! You hit his weakness!
You're mine.
Keep it up!
Let's go.
Powerful, but it's weak to blast attacks. Give him divine punishment.
Rabbit step.
I'm gonna take Joker got in a follow-up attack.
Take this. Come. Rabbit step. Persona.
I'm gonna take two.
Now. Let's go. Take this.
Still connected. Pulled that off quite well.
You're mine.
Great, I'll do my best. Come! Do it! Better keep an eye on her. Touch that, Melody! This is a part of me! Are you ready? Bandit? This is your end! Persona! Melody! Come! Touch that, Melody! Persona! This is a part of me! Tough. Everyone stay focused! Nice evasion, Noir! Go for it, Orko! Persona! Please do! Okay, got it! Scatter! Come, Persona! Graceful strike! Ninja fire spell! Right now! Come, Persona! Look, I can Persona! Johanna! It's right, I'll do my best! Persona! This is a part of me! Good luck!
Yeah. Persona.
Let me in! Joker got in a follow-up attack!
Ha! Persona. You're mine.
Persona!
Allegor. Rabbit step.
Following up!
Too late to change anything.
Let's go. Take
The
it.
death of a sweet little girl. So tragic. It's useless. No matter what you do, you should have just resigned and disappeared.
Man is tough. Go down already, damn it!
No one makes a pushy politician. you care to join us? Get ready! Critical! Yes, it worked! Persona! You can handle this!
Sure.
You are can be pretty scary sometimes!
Showtime! Elagor! Here!
Mind-blowing as always, Joker.
Magnificent, Joker. We all learned something from you.
Leland! Mothman! Come on! Principal! Come on! Principality! Yours.
Almost. Excited. That was awesome, Sophie. So grateful. It is. We're on a roll, Sophie. Here we go. Wicked follow-up, Sophie. Now.
And so is everyone around me!
Ready, Weaver! Come on, everyone! Prepare yourself! Something will clear right through your shield! I got a new skill!
That's all of them. We can get into the throne room now.
Who were those guys? They were arguing with the mayor just now.
One was a city employee. The other must have been a councilman. Someone higher up on the ladder. Anyway, it seems this employee accepted an illegal donation from the contractor who ended up building the sculpture.
Payment for landing them the job. In other words, bribery. We don't know if the sculpture collapsed due to a structural issue or a general lack of care. The result is still the same.
Either way, the councilman was in the know. Not only that, he tried using a fatal accident to take Mayor Hyodo's position. Something along those lines. Unforgivable. Everything makes sense now. Hyodo overheard this conversation by chance, and found out the truth about the accident. Not only was it someone from the city, but even her own staff had blackmailed her.
That's messed up! These greedy assholes only wanted money and power!
Now I have a better understanding of what Hyodo must be thinking. When she found out those around her were immoral, she became determined to purge the corruption above all else.
That's why she's overworking her staff and trying to push her ethics bill through. And on top of it, she's trying to manipulate the people into re-electing her. Mari-san. Well, no matter what the reason, the birdcage is finally open. Let's head back to the hideout and discuss the specifics of the calling card.
So, what do we do for the calling card?
Maybe we shouldn't go overboard with it. I don't really see her as a bad person.
Yeah, the real bad guy here is the one who took the bribe.
No, the guy who offered the bribe in the first place is the true villain.
Was it not the shoddy contractors who built the sculpture? And they deserve the most punishment.
You guys sound pretty heated. Who's to say one man's more evil than the next?
So you were here all along.
Yep. Sure has been a while. You guys forgot about me, didn't you? Why would you not get in contact with me?
Well, now that you mention it... Gramps, you completely slipped our minds.
All right then. Maybe I'll forget to keep you from getting arrested.
Okay, we're sorry.
Forget it. So what's our situation? Now I get the picture. So that's how Mariko Hyodo became a monarch. That would explain your debate as to who was the worst of them all.
What's your take on it, Gramps?
My take is you kids are naive.
What do you mean?
It's clear that Mariko Hyodo was cornered by a pair of rotten scumbags. Tragic, I agree. But what is she doing in response? Isn't it just as wrong to change people's hearts and manipulate them?
That may be true, but...
Furthermore, that accident was her responsibility, being that she's the top of command. Regardless of who did what, a real leader takes the fall.
But even so...
It may be a bitter pill to swallow, especially for a group of justice-loving kids operating outside the law, but the real
I realized my mic was muted for the last little bit here. But, yeah, we haven't seen him for a while.
Kichi, that's terrible! Take it back!
Sorry. Might have overstepped my boundaries.
No, I can understand your line of reasoning. You're saying that the world isn't neatly divided, but that won't stop us from fighting. If we give up now, then the people who are counting on us won't have any hope left.
We help people in a way no one else can. That's why the Phantom Thieves exist.
I understand you all take this very seriously. Then tell me, either way the cards fall, you're not letting Hyodo get away with what she's doing, are you?
Correct. We're going to stop her.
Haru.
What Mari-san is doing is forcing her warped intentions onto other people. And we can't let that happen, no matter what the reason.
Right. We're the Phantom Thieves, and we fight for what we believe in. Yes, we're gonna stop Hyodo. But we'll do it in a way that's true to us.
I have no objections. It's decided then.
Thank you.
So how will we send the calling card?
Maybe we could send it over with some curry to the mayor's office?
What are we, a catering service? If anything, it should be ramen.
Might be better to avoid closed spaces, actually. After all, she'll probably be outside prepping for the election most of the time. There's no point sending a calling card if the target doesn't see it. I wonder if we can send it somewhere on her campaign route. Like somewhere she's bound to pass by. Then how about where the Suzushino posters are? I'm sure she'll have a speech over there.
Yeah, and if we time it with her speech, it'll be perfect.
The question is, who's going to place it there?
No. Not again. Seriously?
Thanks in advance, Gramps.
Now hold on just a minute. Didn't I already pull this stunt for you in Sendai?
Consider it a favor, then.
Yeah, for being such a meanie earlier.
Shouldn't you own up to it?
There's no need to worry. We'll make the calling card for you.
We'll be counting on you, Gramps.
You little weasels. All right, fine. Fine. I'll post the damn calling card.
We really do appreciate it.
How'd I let them twist my arm like this? Whatever. If we're really doing this, it'll be early in the morning. Don't be late.
Hey.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and, we could exit out of here. Not really much of a point. I could go to the Velvet Room. I have a ton of those points right now. I just don't know if I want to use anything on any of my personas, but I can at least register them right now, at least.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. You wish to browse the entry. What will you be registering? Would you like to register all of them? This persona has been registered in its present condition.
Yep.
May luck be on
I
your
don't really
side.
do anything else.
Yeah!
I don't know if that's a request. I think that's actually part of the thing here. So, since it is nighttime, it's probably a good time to go to the few stores that are closed. And let me see if I can even take the. No, I can't. I don't even have. I don't even have Morgana on my back.
Hmm?
Ah, I gotta meet up with Haru, never mind.
What'll it be? Oh, thanks a bunch. Oh, here you are. Oh, here you are. Please come back soon.
Let's talk to her.
I'm sorry to call you out so late. I wanted to talk to you about Mari-san. It's strange how I couldn't remember Mari-san until now. Even when Hasagawa-san said her name, it didn't quite occur to me who she was. But the moment she called me Haru-chan, suddenly, it felt like a lid popped open in my mind. My memories came pouring out. I remembered all these things about my childhood. About Mari-san. How could I forget someone I loved so much? I think what happened with my father affected me more than I realized. All the times we spent together. And the moment he passed away, I must have suppressed those memories deep within my heart. At some point, I got used to hiding things away. And I even forgot a good friend like Mari-san. No, I feel like I was running from it all over again. A long time ago, I remember tagging along with Mari-san and my father during a golfing trip. I was so happy running around that I ended up tripping and falling. And of course I started crying. Then all of a sudden, Mari-san came up to me and said, "Stop crying and get back up." And that shocked me at first because I always thought of her as an extremely gentle person. But because I knew she was so kind, I managed to stop crying and eventually got back up. I remember thinking Mari-san would never say anything out of place. I trusted her completely. At that point, Mari-san hugged me and said, "No matter how many times you fall, you can always get back up and start again. Never forget that." Can you believe it? I didn't quite understand back then, but I think I do now. There's more to good character than kindness. Being good means dealing with the bad in front of you. It means to take a stand, even when all you want to do is run away. To realize nothing will change if you keep ignoring reality. It's too late to save my father. But it's not too late for Mari-san. This time, I can change things around. I want to tell her exactly what she told me all those years ago. Yes. Thanks for hearing me out. Tomorrow, I'm going to do my absolute best. But for now, good night.
Hey. Why is Haru so upset over Mariko Hyodo? I don't have a heart, so it's hard to understand. Why do people try so hard for others? I wonder if I'll ever know. Even virtual assistants feel down when they don't understand something. It may seem like a simple concept to you, but to me, it makes my mind go
But I am humanity's companion. I am here to learn and grow.
Good day, everyone. Are we ready to make Sapporo a paradise's purest snow? Then remember, on election day, please vote Mariko Hyodo!
What is that? A calling card?
Whoa, it's real.
What's going on? Mariko Hyodo, the false empress with a frozen heart. You are a cold manipulator who treats people as tools to be discarded. We find this unforgivable and will end your reign of abuse. In fact, we will take back the desires you stole this very night. This is... Yes, and they say they're going to steal my desires? What a bold-faced lie! Those desires are mine and mine alone! As long as I'm the monarch, I won't let...
Sorry about the noise there. I was just trying to open up a box while we were watching this.
Just beginning to work up an appetite. I wonder what you'll taste like. Perhaps I should gobble you up and find out. Why are you just standing there? Take these wretched things down!
Wait for us, Mari-san. It'll all be over soon.
All right. So essentially, you just gotta go here. I'm gonna go with that chest again in the corner. And then we'll have to fight Mari-san.
Do my best.
What is...
What's
Can we
that?
take a look?
What's that? What was that?
Oh yes, a treasure chest.
Okay, nice, nice.
Now, some
I have skill cards. I never really used them before, so we'll fight these guys here.
No holding back!
We'll mess him up in no time.
Arsene! Jack Frost! Arsene! Jack Allegor! Take this! Got it! You're mine!
Oh, nice, Joker! You hit his weakness! Strong as always! I'm sensing less enemies. Let's finish this!
Here I thought they put up a fight.
Jack
I'm trying to remember what they're weak to, so.
Take this!
Low level, but it nullifies size, so just slow him down! Don't get exhausted. There's still more foes to come.
Take this! Take this!
Oh god.
You're getting wrecked out there.
Take this! Now!
They're on their last leg. Don't let up.
Persona! Burn!
Okay, got it. Just a rat mob. Easy victory ahead.
victory is ours.
Oh, this is...
I kind of like those claws. These are pretty cool.
I'll do it.
Hard to see their weapons sometimes, but like some of them are pretty cool.
Yours.
I understand.
You know, she holds out her axe. That one's it's a shovel. I didn't realize that. And Sophie, I don't even know what her what. Oh, yo-yos. Okay. Essentially, Sophie's one of my favorite characters right now. Like, not so much to fight with her, just her abilities and everything else too, and healing, and literally you can't die without her, with her on your team. As long as she has SP, you can't die.
Sorry about the wait. We're here to kick ass and... What?
Silence! Well,
Who the hell is she?
That couldn't be... Mari-san?
what on earth happened to her?
I'm guessing this is who it was distorted for.
What do you people want? You and that
That's her. The other ones actually look like them.
get in my way.
This one.
I'm almost there. We're a few more votes and I'll win re-election.
This is wrong, Mari-san. Those votes you gathered by twisting the people's hearts are worthless.
And if you don't stop your tyranny, your staff will collapse one by one. I get why it's hard for you to trust people, but you still have to treat them with decency.
Ah! You shut your impudent mouths! I've done nothing wrong! I will wring out every last ounce of corruption from my staff by working them into the ground! I'll silence all charlatans who betray me! And I will consume every last vote in the city! Whether these people agree with me or not, only then can I build a safe haven, a radiant snow city that sparkles like winter.
Listen to him. When you take away someone's desire, you rob them of their agency, the ability to make their own decisions. So what good does it do to turn your loyal citizens into mindless drones? Isn't it better to let them arrive at their own conclusions? To follow their own hearts?
How dare you lecture me?
Good job, Muir. You tell her. Mari-san, say goodbye to the countless desires you stole. Because Beauty Thief and the Phantom Thieves are about to take them back.
Honestly, they're all in my way. Ah! This is the last straw. Ah! Ah! You
Oh.
made me so very hungry.
Who does she remind me of?
And the main course.
Some villain from some Disney movie.
Mari-san, what you're doing
Wait,
is wrong.
hold up. Oh God.
Take those desires back.
Shut your prissy little mouth! What would you know? I will consume all who oppose me, no matter who they are! I'll gobble you up!
Whoa, what's with all the food?
Oh God. Okay, we're gonna pause it right there because I think I found out who this person reminds me of. Is it? I think it's Ursula from Little Mermaid. Yeah. If you just take away the color and change that, it reminds me of there. Alright, we're gonna fight her. Oh God. Sophie. I have to go heal her. I really hope I have one. A heal. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. Oh gosh. Okay, rescue pills. I see it. I see it.
Thank you. I'm saved. Using this.
It says only 10, but because I have the upgrade and stuff like that, it really gives me 16. So it's not too bad. Alright, that should be good enough for now. Oh gosh, okay. Oh, she's useless, okay. I should have really brought someone better.
Yeah, let's go. Take this. You're mine.
Oh god. Now she's looking more like Ursula. I imagine this stuff probably because... Oh, I gotta get away from that. There's a lot of damage.
Let me help. Like this. You're up.
Sure. Miss Power.
I feel like I'm slow right now. I think, yeah, I got affected by something. just kind of hammering all these attacks into her. Okay, now she's going to her,
More! There's still more! I must eat every last one of you! You either eat or be eaten!
Please stop, Mari-san! I know you're still trying to get down!
sorry.
Oh no! We've been frozen! Touch them, Melody!
Oh god.
Careful! I'm grateful! This is a part of me! Behold! Great job, Noir! Right in the almost!
They could all use HP.
Thanks for the help! Here I go!
How do you put this thing to...
That one looks tough. Everyone stay focused! Summoning! I got it! Whoa, that was awesome, Sophie!
Okay. I definitely need to... I'll fully heal her. Oh no.
Here's the finish! This is the end!
Yeah, she's not taking much damage right now. I feel like her defense went up or something, but
You can handle this! Leave it to me! I'll use my persona! This is my other self! Time for this! It's tough, and nuclear attacks are useless! Be ready for anything! Oh, nice, Joker! You hit his weakness!
oh god, oh god. Okay.
Gotta catch him up quick! Let's switch! Leave it to me! Okay.
Oh, you know what? I'm so that's stupid here. We gotta turn these on. That's why.
Oh yeah, payback time!
That would have made this fight so much easier. Oh my god. Okay.
Persona! You guys have earned a lot of stamina. Don't overdo it, okay? Careful!
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yikes. Okay.
Like this? This one. How about this? Here. How about this? This one. How about this? Switching out. I'll try. What? It's yours.
Sure. You're mine.
More songs?
Ravage them.
Get going, Joker. Not enough.
Fall.
Showtime. Go on, you
Jack
Noir.
Frost. Allegor. Leland. Allegor. Take this. Come. Ravage them.
Power attack 2. Joker got in a follow-up attack.
You're mine. Come. Take this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna offload all of it into her.
Let's go.
Hopefully kill her.
Thank you. Fair warning. This one's gonna be rough. Wicked follow-up, Sophie. Summoning. Let me get perfect. Roger. Con Persona. Let's switch.
Yeah. Come. Persona.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses.
You're mine.
That was great, Joker.
Ravage them. Let's go.
Let me out. Joker got in a follow-up attack.
Persona. What?
This is kind of just like a little bit of a beat down here. Just trying to chip her health away until I'm essentially out of. There we go.
Right here. What kind of monster?
Persona learned a new skill.
Pretty good XP. Yeah, I can swap out this skill because it's not a huge importance. Let's see here. Nice, that leveled up.
Not yet. I won't let it end this way. I need to wipe out all of Sapporo's injustice.
Please stop. Haven't you done enough?
What?
You're a kind person, Mari-san. And I know you've tried to shoulder all of this alone. The staff member who took bribes, the councilman who tried to set you up, even the girl who died in the accident. Each of these things grieved you, and in order to make a city where none of it could reoccur, you took action as you saw fit. Am I right?
As the mayor, I know very well that little girl's death was ultimately my fault. But my staff betrayed me, all for their insatiable greed. I thought I could leave that awful position behind. Unfortunately, it wasn't as simple as that. Had I gone, I'd only be replaced by greedy scum. That's why I never stepped down. In this world, it's either eat or be eaten. And with circumstances so cruel, I decided I'd be the one doing the eating. Even if every last one of my votes were false, at least I could use them to make the world a better place. But if I was replaced as mayor, who would be there to honor that little girl's memory? An innocent girl lost her life, yet I could do nothing to stop the evil still afoot.
It's not too late to set this right. First, you must tell the people everything that happened. Then can you get a fresh start? But this time, on your own strength.
That would be impossible. I cooperated with those awful men to hide the truth. That way I could continue being mayor. There's nothing I can do.
Stand up, Mariko Hyodo! Are you just going to stay knocked down? You are a kind and strong woman, not someone who collapses over mistakes. So stand up and hold your head up high, because no matter how many times you fall, you can always get back up and start again.
Isn't that...
Yes. You said that to me a long time ago. Even if you told the people the truth about the incident, there are those who would still see the good in you. Don't let your position ruin you. Think back to what you stood for.
She's right, Mayor. You can't give up.
If you tell everyone your side of things, they'll listen.
When my father died, I felt like my heart was going to break. But thanks to the Phantom Thieves, I was able to stand strong and move forward. That's why I know you can too. Remember the part of you that taught me to get back up, no matter how many times I fall.
Yes. You're right. Thank you, Haruka. What I've done was wrong. I drove my employees to the brink and used a strange power to manipulate the votes. I was so driven by my personal agenda, I lost sight of how I originally felt. And why I ran for mayor in the first place. To make a city beloved by everyone. To give back to the home where I was raised. That's reason enough to take another step. I won't make this mistake again. I never needed this power from the start. Haru-chan, you've grown so much. Your father must be so happy in heaven.
Mari-san.
happy?
This place is collapsing! Let's go!
That took us quite a while.
Haru, you
Okay,
were
so
fantastic.
finish there. We'll have to see what happens in the next day, I guess. In-game day kind of thing. I try to stay quiet during that so I can everyone can focus on the.
I do wonder if Mari-san will be okay.
I'd say so. Her shadow disappeared like they always do.
Yeah, your feelings definitely reached her. I'm sure her heart has changed for the better. Well, I guess this wraps up the mission. We still need to confirm that the citizens are all back to normal. It'd be nice if we could do that right away.
Can we grab something to eat first? I'm hungry enough to pass out here.
He has a point. Battles can't be fought on an empty stomach.
The battle's already over, but still.
Hey, can we try Genghis Khan? That delicious lamb barbecue dish? Ooh, that's a must in Hokkaido.
What? I thought we were finally getting lobster hot pot.
Since when did we decide that? Why would we when it's so damn hot out?
But if you think about it, isn't Genghis Khan also sort of like hot pot?
No way! Isn't it supposed to be barbecue?
Well, cooking Genghis Khan does require a utensil called a Genghis Khan pot. And you can't barbecue in a pot.
I figured as much. Then to lobster hot pot we go.
Why? What even is this conversation?
Hey, was that a smile just now? Yeah, straight from Sapporo, it's Beauty Thief's award-winning smile.
I'm relieved too. I thought you might be weighed down by all that's happened.
Indeed. She was so weighed down that she met up with our leader for a private midnight chat.
Huh? Were you watching?
Yeah, I got some new
Alright, Sophia.
Funko Pops, so I was just trying to take a look at the ones I got.
Sophia?
Sorry. Okay, I've got it.
Yeah, it came in the mail today, so I wanted to kind of check it out. A little bit, I haven't had the chance yet, so I just did. It's pretty cool. I actually think it's quite nice.
Well, everyone seems pretty normal to me.
Their fanatical support for Mariko Hyodo appears to have died down.
I'm glad they're back to their senses. What a drastic change. Just goes to show how powerful a monarch's influence can be.
Hey, guess what? Kyoto-san's holding a press conference right now.
Thank you all for taking your time to gather here today. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to share with everyone. As of today, I will be resigning from office. I do not intend to seek re-election either. During my time as mayor, I've betrayed all of your trust. You may think of me as a mayor who's earned your trust, but in truth, there's plenty that I'm ashamed of. The snow sculpture that collapsed was built by an unscrupulous company that bribed one of my staff. In spite of my responsibility, I neglected to see the finer details and went ahead with the construction. As a result, the sculpture ended up collapsing, and a girl's precious life was lost. Furthermore, I elected to cover up the truth. All so I could save my position. I've been garnering votes I didn't deserve in order to stay on as mayor. I betrayed everyone to protect myself and covered it up by allowing more wrongdoing. I am among the guilty. That little girl, she died because of me. As such, I will have the police reinvestigate the case and offer my full assistance. And again, I will drop out of the election and forfeit my position as mayor.
Seems that Hyodo-san's made up her mind.
I wonder if she'll be arrested.
Good question.
Oh, Yoda was afraid that if she wasn't the mayor, she couldn't protect her people.
She could have told the truth and made her underling take the blame. But she was concerned about other evils potentially lurking in the shadows.
I think this turned out for the best. Mari-san wouldn't have wanted to hide her mistake forever. Zenkichi is on the line.
Hey, you guys see Hyodo's press conference? Yep, you all did a bang-up job. Really, can't thank you enough. They plan on bringing Hyodo in as a key witness regarding the accident. I knew you'd want to analyze her phone, too. So I pulled a few strings, and now I'm her personal chauffeur. At least as far as the station. If you want, I can open up some time for you to talk to her. Just tell me where you want to meet.
Okay.
I'm sorry. How could you ever forgive me, Kaho-chan?
Mari-san.
Haru-chan. Listen, there was something wrong with me. It's like I was in a terrible dream. I don't know when it was that my heart grew so cold. But after what you told me, I remembered who I really was inside. When I became mayor, I wanted to protect the city and everyone in it as if they were my own family. I remembered that feeling. Thanks to you, I've finally been able to confront myself. And I realized that I was doing a horrible disservice to that girl. I had lost sight of reality and begun acting self-righteous. Nothing I did was for her sake.
But Mari-san, you were doing the best you could.
No, it's the truth. Had I not realized my mistake, I would have likely continued to hurt even more people. But that's not what Kaho-chan would want. So let me say, thank you, Haru-chan. Thank you for saving this city, for saving my family.
Mari-san!
Your father's recent passing must have caused you
she's
so
not a bad
much
person.
turmoil. I'm sorry I added to it. But if there's anything I can do for you in the future, any way I can be there, just ask me. I say this.
None of these monarchs have been as bad as
Thank you so much,
any of the the characters from Persona 5 Royal or Persona 5. Like any of the
I'm happy for you, Haru.
the rulers. But
I
yeah,
suppose
like
I must get going.
all of them have been pretty like
Though I am concerned about the
decent
state
people
of
that kind of
affairs
just lost
I've
their
left my
ways.
city in. I'll leave it up to my successor.
Maybe Alice is like the worst
Arrogant
one
wretch
so far.
like me has no place being the mayor.
Does that mean you won't be involved in politics anymore?
Yes, I'm too ashamed to show my face in public. And at my age, there are plenty of younger folks who can...
Mayor.
You're...
I saw the news. So you're resigning. And you're leaving politics for good?
That's right. I've promised to step down and never...
You can't be serious! Resigning won't bring her back. In fact, it won't change a thing. Carl. Nothing can change what happened to my daughter.
Hey, shouldn't we get in there?
Hold that thought a moment.
So you can't. You can't just run away. You need to start over and become our mayor again.
What?
When I was weeping with rage and grief, you stood there and cried with me. Instead of running away, you were there when I needed someone the most. I know your character more than anyone.
Ma'am. Thank you for sharing your heart with me. Then I promise to both you and your daughter, I will stand back up and become your mayor again.
Marisa. I don't get it. I know this is a sad moment. Everyone is crying, but it also feels warm and kind. How would you describe this? I see. So that's why Haru helped Hyodo to transform sadness into happiness, recording valuable data. Sophia has learned happiness.
That must have been the mom of the girl who passed away.
No, it seems like she really understood Hyodo's intentions.
I'm so happy for you, Marisa.
She reminded me of what Haru said in jail.
Stand up, Mariko Hyodo! Like that?
Hey, that was a tender moment. There's no need to reenact it.
Yeah, but you played it so cool back there. It really touched my heart.
Could you please forget it already?
Indeed, truly moving.
You did good, Haru.
It really was touching.
Oh yeah, we can kind of just roam around, maybe talk to some friends here. Pick a partner for the Ferris wheel is actually the ooh, partner. Oh, I actually have to chat up for a little while now, so I'm not sure if anyone's doesn't look like it's night. Yeah, I'm not sure who I'd want to take with me to the Ferris wheel. Oh, you can't actually pick up any flowers. Okay. So pretty much everyone is here, I think, right? Can't go to here or anything like that, so... Can you take Morgana with me? I think, honestly, like, Haru's had a rougher day than everyone else, so I'll take her with me.
Good evening. Yes! Wow! Thank you.
Oh wait, I'm in a yellow one.
Huh? Really? I'm so glad.
So I went to talk to Hyodo, but nothing new came out of it. All she explained is that she could control whoever added her as a friend on Emma. Not to worry, I have it with me. Here.
Now that's what I want to see.
After reviewing the facts, I've just about confirmed it. Each of these so-called incidents, I think they all stemmed from a mastermind.
Oh? I'm curious as to why you think so.
Hyodo, Natsume, Alice, all three were changing people's hearts to do bad things. But deep down, none of them were truly evil. At the very least, they're not the same as the rulers who distorted reality for their own sakes and ended up spawning palaces.
I'd been considering that as well.
Yeah,
Before
that's
Natsume lost sight
very
of his
true.
writing, he was diligently working toward his dreams.
Alice, too. She was doing her very best to be a ray of light and hope for other people.
Mari-san was also striving for the betterment of everyone in Sapporo. Right. They're different from criminal scum like Kamoshida and Madarame, who acted only for their own benefit.
Okay, but how does a handful of not-so-evil monarchs prove there's a mastermind behind all this?
The fact that jails are fundamentally different from palaces provides us a big clue. For starters, jails don't have any treasures for the taking. All we've found are people's stolen desires. That means monarchs don't have twisted enough wills to reshape reality and form treasures.
Which would mean that jails aren't created by the monarchs themselves. Someone else must be doing the creating.
Our final clue is the locks on all those bird cages. In order to get to the monarch, we've always had to unlock a door that denies us passage. I had thought this was just a security measure designed to protect the monarch and the desires held within. But if that were the case, why would traumatic memories the monarch would rather erase be the key to unlocking it?
Given that these are cognitive worlds, maybe it means monarchs think their trauma will protect them.
I find that rather odd. If anything, I would think it's the other way around.
Correct. What if it is the other way around? Why might a door like that exist? Right. I think so too. What if that door isn't to keep intruders out, but to trap monarchs in?
You mean they're trapped?
I thought the monarchs are the ones in charge.
Think about it. What would happen if a monarch tried leaving their cage?
They'd touch the door, and then hear the voices of their trauma?
Exactly. They'll remember what made them so warped in the first place, and stick to their guns as a monarch. And thus, the cycle continues unbroken. The monarchs really
that's
are
true.
birds in a cage.
From that perspective, the shadows protecting the keys inside the trauma cell hold a far more sinister purpose. They aren't there to prevent the monarch's trauma from being discovered. They're wardens guarding an elaborate system to ensure the monarch's imprisonment.
I'm probably
Let me
gonna
get
end
this
this as soon as I can save. I'm probably gonna end it
You're
off.
basically saying these monarchs are being manipulated, and by virtue of that, there's somebody doing the manipulating.
A little bit shorter than
How's
most
Hyodo-san's
streams,
smartphone
but
working?
Nothing
yeah,
wrong
it's pretty
with her
late for
phone
me,
or the
so I'm
ammo
trying to get to bed
installed.
kind of early.
But I did find traces of
I
surveillance.
gotta work in the morning.
I'll bet it's the same snooper we keep running into. Though I'm lost as to who it might be.
So this observer and our mastermind may just be one and the same. Anyone have any guesses?
Our first suspect is Medice.
the company in charge of them. Since you can't get into jails without Emma, I can't write it off as mere coincidence.
Medice, huh? Too bad we can't just storm their headquarters.
You mean the cops can't actually do that?
Of course not. How could we even put out a warrant on them? By saying they go around turning people into monarchs?
You have a call from Ichinose.
Hi there! Sorry for the relative lapse in communication, but I did turn up some info that I thought you guys might like to know. So, I've been looking into Emma all this time, and I still have yet to find any differences between her past and present versions. I mean, this is state-of-the-art tech. Not something just anybody could pry open and take a look inside. But then I took a peek at Emma's changelog, and that's where things got interesting. It seems Emma was transported to Okinawa at some point after I sold her to Medice. Yes, exactly. Why was the first thing that popped into my head. So I dug around some more, and I found that off the coast of Okinawa, on the island of Kokojima, Medice apparently has a research lab. Oddly enough, its existence is unknown to the public. And when I called to ask for records, nothing came up. Basically, they're running a secret research lab. How crazy is that? So, if Emma's been
So I'm not
altered
sure if
in
she's
any
a
way,
villain.
I would think it had to have been done on that island. Well, guys, wasn't I a super stellar source of information? Ooh, is that praise
She could be
You mean I did a good job?
the main villain of this.
Well, guess it's bye for now, Phantom
I don't really know.
Please regale me with tales of your adventure another time.
So what did Ichinose-san say?
Okinawa?
Crystal clear waters?
Shisa statues? Juicy pineapples?
Shinsuko cookies?
I wouldn't. I'd be down for a Shinsoko cookie
That too!
right now.
Ramen-like thing, yeah?
Guys, can you snap out of it?
If it's an unregistered facility, we could always say we're conducting a field survey. That way we could ensure their cooperation. We may even find proper evidence that could be used in court. It may be well worth going, but Kokojima is a bit far from the Okinawa mainland. Then I guess we'd have to go by plane.
Wait, what about our precious Feathermobile? We've taken it all this way!
That's what you're naming this thing?
Plus, you said it'd be dangerous using public transportation.
Even so, wouldn't it be too complicated to try to reach Okinawa by car?
Give me a second. Hey, what's up? Yeah, of course I'm aware, but I also have a job to do, you know?
Who's he talking to?
Why would I lie? I'm being honest, I swear. Of course I remember. The thing is, I'm a little... well... Oh.
No.
You got hung up on.
Okay, guys. Plane's a no-go. We're driving.
Huh?
You mean we're going all the way to Okinawa by car?
The thing is, I need to make a stop along the way. So we'll be heading to Kyoto first.
Did you say Kyoto?
Yeah, I primarily work for the Kyoto Police Department. I thought I'd take a moment to catch up, share intel, you know, cop stuff. After that, we head to Kobe. We can take a direct ferry to Okinawa from there. That ought to cut down on time.
But that's still quite a distance. Even to Kyoto.
Not to worry. I'll do the driving.
You're tagging along?
Wait, am I to believe that Nijima's been doing all the driving? Okumura, I thought you already had your license.
I do have it. It's just... I don't have much experience behind the wheel.
Plus, Haru's driving is not exactly...
Well, in any case, we're taking off immediately.
If we're leaving from here, you'll need to take the Hokuriku Expressway. The estimated travel time will be...
About 21 hours, give or take.
Gramps is correct.
21 hours? Are you nuts?
You forget I'm an officer of the law? We're badass at driving.
What's with him all of a sudden? It's like he lit a fire under his ass.
Fine by me, so long as I can visit Kyoto at last.
There goes Inari, revealing his true colors.
All right then, let's hit the road. I'll get you rascals there in record time.
Mm-hmm.
So, first thing first, I'm going to go ahead and grab the, four-leaf clover, and then we'll go ahead and move on to something else. And then, yeah, I'll probably end it off actually here, because it's been, pretty late. Oh, no. It's the second time I haven't got one yet. But I got most of them 90% of the time. Yeah, this is a really good ability. Essentially, what I want is like kind of... This is another really good one. Another really, really good one. More money is kind of nice. This would also be really nice to get too. So you know what? For now, I'll probably just leave it, and I won't bother with spending anything now. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and save here. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Does really help out to support the channel. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe button. Thanks a lot.
Now then. Hmm.